You spend the whole day there, and I'm going back to the book. As the long, lonely hours ticked away, thoughts ran the gauntlet of my mind. Early in the wait, I resolved to go down fighting. I considered surrender out of the question and never an option. I had heard and seen the results of the enemy's treatment of prisoners. No words can describe the pain and suffering the Japs laid on a person before permitting him to die. While the political correctness these days might frown on calling them Japs, I'll call them anything I please. My buddies and I have that right. We have earned it. Yes, when a showdown came, I intended to see that the enemy didn't take me or the Marine lying next to me alive. As my longest day neared the halfway point, through the din of battle, I heard my name called. Damn. The voice of Bull Fisher, my platoon sergeant, boomed over the other noise. He had brought in a combat patrol to find us. Now you kind of link up, and he's trying to figure out where the Nambu is located. We see you, now throw. I did, and the Nambu answered, giving away its position. The platoon laid down a withering barrage of small arms fire, putting the Nambu company out of business. Peter Adam got to me first, along with several other guys. He directed them to put Joe on the stretcher and sent them on their way. He said, let's get you out of here. I'll cover you. I got set to make a run for it, but as an afterthought, I told Pete that I wanted to pick up Joe's rifle. I took one last look at the shallow defilade in the sands of Iwo Jima. What a lifesaver. The dearest plot of ground that I ever occupied. Joe and I owed our lives to it. In a state of rage, Pete said, we would have found you sooner, but Ski came back a blithering idiot. He refused to go back to show us the way to you guys. He reported you dead. Some of the guys wanted to shoot him. The Bull sent him under guard to be taken off the island. And now I'm going to read an award citation. The President of the United States takes pleasure in presenting the Silver Star Medal to Private First Class Thiel F. Harvey, Jr., United States Marine Corps, for services set forth in this following citation. For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity while serving with Company C, 1st Battalion, 26 Marines, 5th Marine Division, in action against enemy Japanese forces on Iwo Jima Volcano Islands, 20 February 1945. When his three-man patrol, which was sent out to establish contact with the adjoining company, was ambushed by heavy fire from an enemy machine gun and one of the men was seriously wounded, Private First Class Harvey dragged the fallen Marine under heavy fire to the shelter of a nearby hole. Remaining with the wounded man while his companion went for aid, he held off the hostile forces with his rifle and hand grenades until the arrival of the rescue party. Then, exposing himself to enemy fire and directing accurate heavy fire on the Japanese position, he successfully covered the evacuation of the casualty. By his initiative, courage, and unselfish devotion to duty, he undoubtedly saved the life of his comrade and upheld the highest traditions of United States Naval Service. For the President, John Sullivan, Secretary of the Navy. Don't really know what to say after reading that, sir.
Oh, well, that was a long day for me, but I didn't think I needed a reward. I was just doing what the Marines are taught to do, you know. And I was surprised when they pinned a medal on me.